video that I made when I said, I can't do the fade out. That it's almost like you've been given this glimpse into a world, and then it's passing away again. And I like that. This is the bass guitar. That's quite astonishing. No, it can't be. This must be... I must have missed that one. This must be a mood for a day. Nice. But it wasn't the bass guitar, was it? I must have looked very foolish there. Right, hopefully. I wouldn't say plagiarism, but Stephen Wilson has used this. That's a... Ooh. Oh, smoking groove. playing the same riff over and over and over again, different octaves.
Comes to you and you follow. Lose one onto the heart of the sunrise.
That's beautiful.
Sharp distance. How can the wind with its arms all around me? Lost on a wave. To you, and then after, dream on to the heart of the sunrise. Lost on a wave, you're dreaming. Dream on to the heart of the sunrise. Sharp.
Yes. I'm quite emotional with this. And again. Home invasion vibe thing again.
sharpness of the color sunshine, straight light searching all the meanings of the song. Long last treatment of the telling that relates to all the words sung. Dreamer, easy in the chair that really fits you. Love comes to you, and then after, dream on out to the heart of the sunrise. Sharp distance, how can the wind with its arms all around me? Short distance, how can the wind with so many around me? I feel lost in the city.
Well, that caught me by surprise. That was the We Have Heaven coming back again. Right. Unless it's going to do something as if it goes on the Matrix, I think that's it. Right, I'm going to quickly stop that. Bring that across. Stop that one over there. And stop that recording. Wow. Just before I forget it, because I will, there is that last song that we're listening to, Heart of the Sunrise, and the end of that. It struck me, and you'll probably disagree with this completely, that it sounded... I say it sounds like... this is always the wrong way around, because I'm listening to it from the point of view of listening to music before I've ever listened to it, Yes, which I know is now influenced by. But I can hear this in the Mars Volta, but slightly, obviously, a lot less chaotic. But I'm absolutely staggered at the at how far-reaching this music is, and how sort of it's digging its tendrils into all these different bands that I know and love. And I did not know that they were all, not all, but a lot of them were sort of harking back to Yes, and to all this work that had come before. There was a piano motif that was on the previous side. I think it was in South Side of the Sky that I said at the time. It sounded ever so much like a piano part that Opeth used. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a piece that suddenly then crashes back into this sort of death metal thing. But it's got this beautiful sort of haunting piano thing, and it's the same in here. That obviously doesn't go into the heavy bit. I very embarrassingly got myself completely mixed up with the tracks here, and I thought The Fish when that happened, I didn't even notice it had happened. I assumed that was part of long distance runaround, so I didn't really realise that was a bass guitar part at the time. And then when Mood for the Day started up, I thought, this can't be bass guitar, can it? And no, of course it's not. It's Steve Howe playing the guitar. And we've got to take a moment for Steve to talk about Steve Howe, because his guitar playing on here is brilliant. And I don't think I mentioned that before on the last video when I did Closer to the Edge. It's too easy to sort of just not too easy. That's even the wrong word, but I just being sort of completely overwhelmed by everything that's happening. So there's so much music and so much musicianship that it's difficult to sort of single individual players out. But I kind of have, because I've latched onto the bass massively, and to Bill Bruford's drumming. It's beautiful. It'd be interesting for sort of younger listeners to have people who have been born since sort of the 90s onwards to go back and listen to this, because they'll listen to, what's that weird sound? And you say, yes, it's music without being quantized. It's people playing. It's human, because you can hear it speeding up and slowing down, where it's not been adjusted by engineers in the computer to try and sort of get everything exactly spot on. It's human. It sounds human, and it sounds amazing because of it. And the instruments are all very analog, and it's just wonderful, absolutely brilliant. I don't know what else to say about this. I mean, it's absolutely. I became quite emotional. It has affected me from a sort of from an emotional point of view, because it's just. This is going to be part of me now forever. This Yes music that I'm discovering. I'm not being very articulate, am I? There's a lot of ums in there. A lot of I'm my own worst enemy. I mean, I've known that Yes have existed all my life. Have never, obviously, bothered to get around to listening to it, or thought I wanted to listen to it. So it's my own fault. Absolutely my own fault. I bet you that there's a lot of musicians. No, I've already said that. There are a lot of musicians who obviously are very much influenced by this, even if their audience are not. It'd be interesting to go back and sort of listen to all these more modern bands and what are their influences, where do they get their inspiration, influence from? And a lot of them will say stuff like Yes. I'm sure they will, even though the listeners, their audience, will not know anything about this band at all, and probably don't care to, and won't ever know about it. But this has been quite a journey. I'm really enjoying this. There's obviously lots more to go. I've got loads of it to get through. As I said, I'm not going to go through every album like this, I don't think, but it's fun. So if you want me to, then I will, but I won't necessarily. And I may just pick out sort of individual songs and do a bit like that as well, because it takes quite a long time to do a whole album. But it is the way the music was intended to be heard, so maybe I will. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I better wrap it up, I suppose. Getting up for half an hour. So I will see you guys on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. And it won't be this. It'll be something else. But until then, this is Jim, over